we left on Friday. If we would have left on Saturday, we would not be here. Argentina is actually in an economic crisis right now, and as of Saturday, the bus is shut down, the roads are closed, there's no way to get in or out of the country right now. So God watched over and protected us amazingly. We are glad to be back, but I think most of us are ready to get back there. That's really all I'm going to say. I'm going to let these two share, but I do want to say that we're always in the mission field. Keep making memories. The memories that we take. I've got a video camera in my back pocket. We get it out. We videoed. We take all those memories with us, and we come back, we put our cameras away. But we should be. I'm actually going to turn it on right now. We should be videoing every moment of our life, because every moment we should be on the mission field, sharing the love of Christ. It says in Ephesians 5:2, love as Christ is love, and make that offering, make a sacrifice for a sweet smelling savor. We got to smell Jesus. We got to taste Jesus in Argentina. We pray when we share in a couple of weeks that you too will see what God has blessed us with. God did some amazing things. One got baptized, a couple got engaged. But with everything that God does, there is devil's working too. So I do ask that we pray for Les. He went on a mission trip. He's not here with us tonight due to something that happened in the past. He's currently sitting in prison. So just continue to pray for him. We'll fill you in more later. But the trip was exciting.
Yes.
Kind of like Jeremy, I have no idea how much of the trip I can get into, however much we have. But to start off, we all had the dream to go to Argentina. We didn't know how much work that was going to take. Jeremy and I both had the same vision. And to see everything just working out and the Lord's hand on top of our plans was probably the biggest thing for me. And then getting there and then seeing that our plans are so small compared to the bigger picture of what the Lord has for each and every single one of our lives. I think the biggest test of faith was just to trust in God that He would provide for all the team members. As leaders, Jeremy and I, we're called to pray for all the team members and to constantly be supportive and to encourage them. And so that was our biggest mission while we were here, and while we were there, the Lord just continued to use us in that way. We encouraged missionaries. We got to share our testimonies with people in different languages. I mean, the barrier was there, but honestly, the love overcomes all. And so I guess all I really have to say about the trip is don't be afraid to dream. And dream big, because God's dreams are bigger than our own.
I think Argentina was, as I like to say, a big praise Jesus.
Yes. Yes.
But an even bigger praise Jesus is this beautiful woman that's sitting next to me. It's just been something that started Naty and I's relationship. It started back here right after 7/22, actually May 1st, 2007. It actually started, and after Logan's Roadhouse, we ended up just talking, and we ended up having our first conversation. And the first thing that really caught my attention about her was I just asked her. I said, "Hey, how are you tonight?" She said, "Oh, I'm sad." And I was like, "Well, what are you sad about?" She's like, "I so desperately want to be in God's will." And immediately I was like, "Oh my gosh!" She's like, "There's something special about this woman." I was like, this is just something that I was just blown away by. And ever since that first conversation over a year and a month ago, it was one of these things where, I'm in and out traveling all the time. But over the next 6 months, every time that I came into Pensacola, every conversation that I had with Natalia, I actually wrote down every conversation that we had with Natalia, and wrote down everything I learned about her, everything I knew about her, and it was just an amazing thing. But I didn't say anything. I was just watching her. I knew there was something special about this woman, but but I was just watching it the whole time. And then it came up to the point where it was December, and I'd come back right before Christmas, and over at Dan's house, that was when people came over like 5 nights in a row, and it was anywhere from 3 a.m. in the morning all the way till 8 a.m. in the morning. We were just praising Jesus all night long, and it was just an outpouring of the Spirit, and it was awesome. And that was really when I got to see the heart of who Natalia Milanesi was. And she was just incredible. She's a true worshiper. She's just an amazingly beautiful woman, and it's her heart that's the most beautiful thing about her. And so it was just something that really just taught me. And at that moment, I still hadn't even said anything to her, but I was just praying, and I was like, how amazing this woman is to me. So along that point, I just started praying, and I was just like, God, I was like, she's just an incredible woman, and I was like, I want to know her more, but I haven't dated anyone since I became a Christian 3 years ago. I was just waiting for God to bring me that just woman that He wanted me to marry. And so it just came up to the point where I prayed about it, and I told God, I said, you're going to have to show her the same thing in prayer. And she was praying about it at the same time, which was the amazing part. And she said, God, I need a sign. And God said, the man you're going to be with is going to be on a white horse. Well, then she was looking through some pictures, and previous to that, I had actually been horseback riding and rode a white horse. She saw the picture and was like, oh my gosh, but didn't say anything, still didn't say anything. Well, since about Christmas, since December last year, 2007, all the way up to today, June 17th, we have prayed together every single day, 175 straight days. We've been praying together. We've just been sharing the love of Jesus together and sharing life together, and it's just been the most amazing relationship that I've ever experienced. And we've learned so much. And I love what Naty says, what God has brought together, not by wise words, but what God has brought together, let no man separate. And so our relationship is founded on Ephesians 5:33, on love and respect. The man is called to love his wife as Christ loved the church. The woman's called to respect her husband. So our relationship is founded on that. We've gone on mission trips to Virginia Tech. We just got back from Argentina, and there's a part in Argentina that really caught my attention. I was sitting there in the back of the truck, and I just had my arm around her, and we were listening to the iPod. And I was just thinking, man, 3 years ago, I had just run my car into a house. From drinking too much, and I went to jail. But fast forward 3 years, gave my life to Jesus. I'm on the mission field. I'm with this most amazing woman I've ever could have imagined or dreamed of. And it was in that moment that I just started crying, because I knew without a shadow of a doubt that I wanted to marry this woman. That I wanted to marry you, Natalia. That I wanted to marry you. And you didn't know this, but 2.5 weeks ago, the Lord provided rings. And you said you wanted to get engaged in front of your friends and in front of your family. And so I waited until after Buenos Aires. But the Lord actually provided some rings. And I'm about to ask you a question. Natalia Milanesi, will you marry me?
All right. Well, that was the moment proposal.